Herbal medicine in Asian cooking is one of those brilliant cultural hacks where you realize that for centuries, people have been treating food not just as fuel or pleasure, but as a daily pharmacy. Ingredients like ginseng, ginger, turmeric, and goji berries are sprinkled, boiled, brewed, or sautéed into everyday meals as naturally as Europeans add butter or cream. And here's the clever bit. In Asia, you often don't even realize you're eating something medicinal. You think you're enjoying a warm bowl of soup or a fragrant curry, but secretly, your immune system is being fortified, your inflammation is cooling down, and your future self is thanking you for not needing as many pills later on. In Europe, medicine and food often live in separate universes. You eat a heavy cheese plate, then chase it with antacids. You enjoy sausages and potatoes, and later, a doctor recommends supplements or prescriptions to counter the side effects. Asia takes a different route. The medicine is already in the pot, laughing quietly at your indigestion while ginger calmly handles your stomach. Europeans might go to a pharmacy for their remedies. Asians often just go to the kitchen. It's like having grandma double as your doctor and chef at the same time. Take ginger, for example. In Asia, it goes into everything: tea, stir-fries, soups, even desserts. It's spicy, aromatic, and secretly a superhero against nausea, colds, and inflammation. In Europe, ginger usually makes a cameo appearance at Christmas in the form of gingerbread cookies buried under sugar, which, let's be honest, cancels out most of its health benefits. Asia says, let's drink hot ginger tea to sweat out a fever. Europe says, let's put ginger in a cookie shaped like a reindeer. You can guess which side gets the better deal. Then there's turmeric, the golden spice that turns curries radiant and bodies resilient. In Asia, turmeric is a kitchen staple. In Europe, it only recently became trendy when people started paying $6 for golden lattes at cafes. The irony is rich. What Asians have been casually simmering into curries for centuries, Europeans now sip in hipster cafes thinking it's the latest wellness revolution. But turmeric doesn't care. It's still giving your joints a break, calming inflammation, and making your skin glow, no matter how it's consumed. And we can't forget ginseng, Asia's rockstar root. It's bitter, yes, but in soups or teas, it acts like a natural energy drink without the crash of espresso. Europe leans on coffee to power through the day, which can leave you buzzing like a faulty neon sign. Ginseng gives you a gentler, steadier vitality, like plugging into a clean energy source. It's as if your body runs on solar panels instead of diesel fuel. Plus, ginseng has that almost mythical reputation: longevity, stamina, sharper thinking. No wonder emperors hoarded it like treasure. Europeans, meanwhile, hoarded wine. Both are fun, but only one helps your immune system. What makes Asia's approach so funny and clever is how normal it all feels. You don't sit down thinking, I'm taking my medicine. You just eat. That chicken soup? It's laced with goji berries for your eyes and astragalus root for your immunity. That curry? It's basically a joint supplement disguised as dinner. Even snacks like herbal teas or candied ginger carry medicinal properties. Meanwhile, in Europe, you're more likely to pop a multivitamin after eating a big meal of meat and potatoes. One culture blends wellness into flavor, the other bolts it on afterward like a patch. Of course, Europeans have their herbal traditions, think chamomile tea, thyme in roasts, or sage in stuffing. But the difference is scale and frequency. In Asia, the entire cuisine is infused with medicinal thinking, from breakfast porridges to late-night broths. Herbs aren't guests at the table, they're permanent residents. In Europe, herbs are usually extras sprinkled on top, like parsley pretending to be more than garnish. So when you compare the two, Asian cuisine ends up giving you this sly health advantage. You don't need to remember your supplements, because your dinner already covered it. You don't need to fear every cold season, because your diet has been quietly tuning up your immune system all along. And you don't have to live in constant worry about inflammation, because turmeric and ginger have been on the case since lunch. It's health insurance you eat with chopsticks, and it tastes good too. At the end of the day, Europeans may have rich sauces and decadent pastries, but Asians have figured out how to make their kitchen double as a wellness clinic. And isn't that a little bit funny? While Europe buys pills in boxes and turmeric in overpriced smoothies, Asia just stirs a pot, adds some roots and spices, and says, dinner's ready. Oh, and you'll probably live longer, too.